Welcome to Tips and Sips with Betsy, and today we're going to show you how to do a flawless full coverage foundation on my beautiful model, Joanna, straight out of Romania. You will look gorgeous. Cheers.
I don't even actually drink wine that much.
First, we're going to go in with some moisturizing toner from Caudalie to prep and prime the skin. So, I don't want to seductively touch you.
She couldn't even if she tried.
Can you actually put your hair back? Just a little bit.
Will you touch me?
No.
Pull my hair back?
I don't want to touch you and do that.
She's got a germ phobia.
I do. Do it yourself.
Want a job well done, I don't do it to yourself.
Sometimes I just feel awkward going
We'll
into
let this
your
one
face.
sip some wine. Okay, this feels much better.
Okay, well I'm glad you feel hydrated and ready to go. Next, we're going to go in with the Tatcha, the essence. And what this does is it helps plump your skin and keep in the moisture. We're going to go on my hands. We're going to get all up in your face.
Let's see Betsy doing that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my ring just really scratched you. I never know how to do this. I'm like, do I use my palms of my hands? Do I go in? Because I rub it in my palms.
Oh, put more.
Oh, no. Wait, now we are going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury, the Magic Cream. This girl freaking loves Charlotte, so.
Yeah, even before this one loved it.
I know, she would like tell me all about this brand. I was like, who the heck are you talking about? What is this Charlotte stuff? And here we are.
Imagine that I found it.
Before this. Okay, so we're just going to take it, kind of dab it on your skin, and then rub it in. So I'll go in with a little bit more because I know I didn't get half your face. It's like very awkward. I don't know, whenever I'm doing clients and they're just like staring at me while I'm like seductively touching their face.
This is not seductively, just massaging your face.
Okay, I got longer eyelashes.
Okay, massage it more.
I don't like this.
Not this bad.
All right, well, there we go. Magic cream. And then
Not very good at massaging.
No, I'm not. Not my specialty. Then I'm going to go on with the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. So this just helps illuminate her eyes for the foundation. So look up. So I just take it and I gently pat it all. What are you doing?
I don't know, it just feels weird.
You just like sat up so much. I was like, what's going
I
on?
sit straight.
Okay.
Here for my fans.
So I'm just taking it on her inner eye, patting it in. Your eyes look so creepy when I do that. Not a fan. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. Sorry, I just awkwardly touched you. So I'm gonna drink some wine. I'm gonna go in now with the Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas Primer.
What is this touch on?
Do you not know Tatcha?
No.
Tatcha's like bomb skincare. I'm gonna do a whole video reviewing all my favorite products, in which that I actually don't like. It's I'm pretty sure it's Japanese.
Really?
Yeah, made in Japan. I don't know, their stuff's just like really nice. And again,
Where
it's
do you find
bougie. I get it at Sephora, but you can get it, I think, at a lot of different places.
Can you find Charlotte Tilbury here now? Or not?
Yeah, it's in Sephora.
Really?
Yeah.
I couldn't find my lipstick for a while. Remember that you had
Well,
to buy
I don't
it
think they had like a lot of it,
Okay.
but I think they've gotten a lot more.
Okay.
Otherwise, like Nordstrom has always
Really?
had
Because I
Charlotte.
remember that you had to go and buy me one from Washington. When remember that for Christmas you bought me, or for my birthday you bought me.
But I was just, they
the
have, I
lipstick.
mean, DC has nicer stores than
I remember that I was
Indiana,
going to Chicago then.
Chicago has good stuff,
Yes.
but yeah.
That's that. I don't remember seeing it here, but who knows? That's been a while.
Then what I like to do is go in with a priming spray. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, but it also primes your skin and sets it for up to 16 hours. So we're just gonna take this. I just got this in my...
Just thinking of that.
I just got this in my little
My
beauty
insides are definitely starting at this point.
chest of treasures thing from Charlotte Tilbury, and it was great. So, okay. So today what we're gonna do is we are gonna use the Estée Lauder Double Wear. This is my favorite foundation to use on clients. This shit does not budge. It stays on all day. It's literally a miracle in a bottle. And we are gonna put it on with the Morphe E44 foundation brush. So I actually really like using a combination of a brush and a beauty blender.
I put it with my hands usually.
It's frightening. I hope you at
Also,
least wash your hands.
my friend who is a makeup artist and my hair artist.
Yeah.
She's like, every time she sees me putting it in my hands, like, what are you doing?
That like
It's
pains
yeah,
me.
it's like she panics. It's like, no, please don't do that.
It's so bad.
But it's so easy to put. Why is it bad to put it with your hand?
You just have so much. I don't know, because then people
Okay,
argue
do it
like
like
you
you
have
wash your
bacteria
hands.
on your hands. It just goes on nicer.
Does
Like
it?
with your hands, it's like pretty streaky usually.
But then I also generally use the one that's like a more like a moisturizer.
Right, if you're using like a BB cream type
Yes,
thing, yeah,
yeah.
that's fine.
Because I don't really like foundation.
This
I just
would
put...
look atrocious applying with your hands.
Okay.
Because it's like a very thick foundation that you need to like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of thick foundations.
No, you're gonna be today. Alright, do you want to put your hair back?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna be like getting all up in there. So, alright, so what I like to do with this and what I think is so important and that I learned like as I've been doing wedding makeup and so forth is start with a very small amount of full coverage foundation, because if you go in with like a full pump and you just put that stuff all over your face, it's gonna be just so cakey and it's gonna look patchy in areas and just not smooth and refined. So we're gonna start with a drop on my hand.
Yeah, not a big fan of thick foundations. So
I know, but we're gonna start small. So what I always do is I take the brush and you start in the inner parts of your face and then you work out. You don't start down here because then it's just gonna be a lot. You want it to look smooth and seamless going into the rest of your skin because you're not gonna be putting a ton of foundation down your neck. So I take it and I just start going in the middle and we start buffing it out, all different parts of your face. And I'm just doing like short strokes. Down here, I'm gonna go on this side. And I never blend it fully in as I'm doing this until,
the end.
well, I don't know, it's like hard to explain. So I kind of just start moving it all around your face. And then what I do is I go in with the Beauty Blender. That's
Don't
when
even
I
have
really,
one of those.
I love these. I mean, you can get really affordable ones at Ulta, like I think it's the Real Techniques ones, are like $3. This one's like $20, so I would not advise just running out and buying this. Yeah, I was gonna tell you, you need to put your hair back. So I like taking the Beauty Blender after the brush because I just think it really helps smooth it out and give it that skin-like texture.
So what do you use this thing for?
This?
Yes.
Blending, foundation, concealers, creams,
Okay.
pretty much anything. So then I just take whatever's the rest on my hand. We just keep going in. Again, you want to start in, work your way out. And as you can see, we just did one pump and I've been just kind of massaging it all over her face. So another thing to watch out for is you never want to just take foundation straight from your hand or something and put it directly on your nose, because your nose is where it's going to get oily, it's going to get cakey, it's going to kind of disintegrate. So you just want to take whatever's left over and kind of buff it into your nose. So I never take foundation on clients and just directly like pat it onto the nose. I used to do that all the time and then I realized I was looking kind of crazy. So I'm using a light hand, just going gently over. So that is just one layer of foundation. So usually most people, you know, will be done. That's all they want, but
Yes.
we're gonna go in with just a little bit more. You can take it off when we're done. And then
Just as long as I don't get scared when I look in the mirror at the end.
you won't. This is just showing for people. So here we're just buffing it in the inner corners. Also, honestly, what I do if you're doing this before you do your brows or anything, close your eyelids. I take a little bit and go on the eyelids just so you can kind of match that color in. So it's not looking like totally different, because I personally, my eyes are really dark and sunken. So if I do like my whole face but leave like my eyes, it looks I look like a child of the plague. Like straight up. I do not look good. Okay. So I'm just kind of buffing it into the hairline. So this is where you can also kind of pat it in, similar to what you'd do with like the Beauty Blender. And then always take, this is the Beauty Blender, we went over this, the sponge. And then put your lips together, kind of smush like, there you go. Yes. That just helps me get all in here. And again, I didn't dip directly into this. We're just taking what's left on our brush. We really have none on my hand. And then I'm taking it, if you lift your head up a little bit, You always want to take whatever's left over and kind of just buff into your neck so you can start blending and matching that color in. Again, I did use kind of a pink foundation on your yellow tones.
I have yellow tones.
You do have yellow undertones. It's not a bad thing. Just speaking the truth. So here we're just kind of blending it all in. Look up. There we go. Blending it
That's
out.
nice.
I know, the Beauty Blenders. Honestly, this Beauty Blender is the Beauty Blender Pro. And it's like specifically in this color. For some reason, it's just like superior to all other Beauty Blenders. So yeah, so we're just constantly blending.
Yes, it does feel very nice.
Yeah, blending all this in. So now we have a full coverage foundation look that looks natural and skin-like. And not,
it?
I think so, yeah.
I can see myself.
Yeah, you look good.
Let me see myself.
Okay, 1 second. So then what I honestly always do when my foundation is wet is I again take my setting spray, and I just think this is a nice little trick that just helps really lock it in before you go and do the rest of your makeup. So you close your eyes. So you just take that, let it get in. If you want, you can take your sponge again. You're gonna go in there, set it in. Now I haven't done like concealer or anything because that's for another video, but I just wanted to show simple, easy foundation techniques. So you can look at it in the mirror.
Whoa.
You look beautiful, darling.
Need some blush in here.
You do your eyebrows, some concealer.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
I mean, I guess we could do like
That's fine.
your full face. I'll do a little bit of concealer on you. Dab this in. Sorry.
What is a highlighter?
Highlighter is for your cheekbones, inner corner, what have you.
See, I always get confused with there are too many things. I
I
can
know,
do
there's a
foundation. I usually do like something that's. I don't even do foundation. It's more like a moisturizer
Yeah.
that has some color in it. But I do like the one from Dior and Lauder. But
Dior's got
it's
awesome
very
makeup.
light. And then I use a blush, and then that's basically it for me.
Yeah. You like
Which I
natural
think
makeup.
looks really good, but I did find these highlighters that I had at home, and I had no idea what to do with them. So
It's like we're here. We're doing
I
it.
don't even know where to put them.
Oh,
So yes, explain
Yeah.
to me this whole highlighter
I
thing.
will.
What is
We're gonna
that?
do setting powder. Charlotte Tilbury Flawless
What is it?
Finish.
Oh,
It's just like a skin perfecting powder.
what does a skin perfecting powder do? So see,
It
already,
just
like,
kind of sets your foundation, honestly. Look up. Okay, don't wrinkle your forehead.
hey, it's from too much thinking.
Y'all, she's really smart. Girlfriend's got like PhDs and things I don't even know about, so I'm like,
I don't even know about.
no, you do. All right, we'll do this just for funsies because you're interested.
I like it.
Do you see it like that
Yes.
color? Okay. This gives me like very Mulan. Who is that girl I see? Do you know that movie?
No,
Do you guys know that movie in Romania?
probably not. I know communism didn't have TV.
Like, please don't block us on YouTube for that. Yeah, so that's just like a really easy way to do full coverage foundation. Again, using the Estée Lauder Double Wear Foundation. My go-to personally is the YSL All Hours foundation. I just think it goes on so smoothly. Ugh, I can't talk. Smoothly, glossy, looks fabulous, skin-like. Yeah,
So then you put the blush under the highlighter.
usually
Or
I
do
do
you put
highlighter
the blush
lash.
first and then do highlighter?
I do blush before highlighter.
Okay.
Highlighter's kind of like my last thing.
Okay.
But if you're gonna use like a liquid
So
highlighter,
highlighter is just to like pop out your.
it just makes your skin look radiant and glowy in the sun.
Okay.
Because sometimes if you're using like too many powders, it looks like meh.
Why do we want it to look radiant in the sun?
Like a goddess.
Okay.
There.
Which makes sense.
That's what you want. So yeah,
Yes, hair color is great.
I know. So that was just a quick tip for you on how to do full coverage foundation. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Tips and Sips with Betsy.
We haven't been sipping that much.
No, we
We've
really
definitely
haven't.
given you a lot of tips.
We're gonna chug it now.
But not me. She's been giving a lot of tips.
Yes. Well, thanks y'all for joining.